hyped for 3 rounds, baby. You can't main event me next fight. I can't fight for a title next fight. They don't do main events for non-titles. It'll be on a pay-per-view, probably co-main. 3 rounds. That'd be sick.
Because
I'm not even trained.
How many years has it been now training for 5 rounds?
That's my 4th title fight. Yeah, it's hard to say. The division's gonna play out over the next few months. We'll see where it goes. December seems like it would make sense for me to get back in there. 6-7 months. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. What am I gonna fucking do for 7 months?
Yeah,
Sit around,
exactly.
fucking play with my wiener. Don't do that anymore.
I think Umar's a perfect matchup. I think you've improved enough to where I think you'd be able to handle his grappling, and I think you would knock Umar out. I totally think you would starch Umar.
Yeah, I mean, Umar's super. Everybody in the top 10, top 15 is so skilled.
When you're gifted it the way he was and you start to believe in it, and then you really have to fight somebody, it's a major problem. Like when I get my guys coming up, even like in the Ring of Combat back in the day, they all had tough fights. They weren't going to get to the UFC without a tough fight. Who the hell wants that? Then you find out, you know, at the wrong time. You know what I mean? You want to find out before they make that big walk. And O'Malley obviously is super talented, but they did give him guys that are just going to stand in front of him, that weren't grapplers, that play into his game. And now, okay, now you got a guy who's his wrestling, his MMA wrestling is just off the charts. And now what do? You're going to correct that in a couple of months, or you think you're going to bring Israel Adesanya? Not to knock to Israel, but like you're starting to do things that appear to make you look better, but they're not doing anything. There was an easy recipe for him. I don't know if they followed it, but that's the issue. I think that he was given certain things that just, they're not making you better. They might be making people money, but are you growing as a fighter? Is each fight testing you in a different area that you weren't tested before? I mean, look at the guys like Barak. Even though O'Malley's striking is very different, he did have to go in there with Jose Aldo. You know what I mean? And, look, Barak didn't get Jose Aldo down. He beat him against the cage, but, so it's not like he's unstoppable. You can't stop him. There's guys that have stopped his takedowns. They just can't do anything else. Then he moves to plan B.
Right.
It seems as though Jon Jones does not like being talked about by 2 of the biggest voices in this game. I'm gonna pull the curtain back for you guys. I know what Jon Jones made in Thailand. I was offered to coach this show with Jon Jones. Jon Jones's resume is impeccable. Jon Jones's star power, his ability to sell, matches up with anybody in the business. But guess what? Daniel Cormier's resume matches up with anybody in the business. Daniel Cormier brings eyes like people in the business. He's got me talking in third person. Jon Jones don't make more money than me in a week. Jon Jones makes more money than me when he fights. We over here eating. The biggest paydays you ever had were tied directly to me. We did it together. And I'll be honest with you, I'm talking about you. And I'm talking about you and I'm getting paid to talk about you. But I don't fight no more because all I can really do is talk. That's what I do. You fight. Or at least you're supposed to fight. You're talking about me. You're talking about Francis, you're talking about Chael, and almost ignoring the right thing. You can then stick it to everybody like you've done on so many different occasions and tell them about it. I can tell you guys on good authority, if I was still fighting today and I was still the heavyweight champion and Tom Aspinall was the #1 contender, I would have already fought him, 1,000%. Knowing how dangerous, it would have done nothing but excite me. I mean, this dude, Jon Jones, still talking. Come on.
He's like this, he likes to play around.
Good sacrifice punch is really fun.
That's all his dream. This is all his dream.
Querendo não ter uma empresa, um nome tão grande quanto vocês.
Have a big business like you.
Eu sei que é meio louco o jeito que eu aproveito as coisas, mas esse é meu jeito feliz.
He knows he's kind of crazy, but that's how he is when he's happy.
Mas fica tranquilo, eu só faço isso, só brinco com as pessoas que eu gosto.
He always does this with people he likes. So.
Então, pô, obrigado. Sinceramente, de coração, eu espero que a nossa amizade cresça muito. E, pô, vamos pegar o cinturão juntos.
Let's get the belt together.
Eu sou o próximo campeão e só haverá outro quando eu me aposentar.
Gene Silva on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gene Silva!
Just like fighting people, that's what I got into it for. I didn't get into it for anything else. All the other stuff is just nice to have on top. I want to be the best fighter I can be. I love it, I'm in the gym every day. I just want to fight. That's been taken away from me for like nearly a year now, and that's got nothing to do with me. It's a bit frustrating, to be honest, but we are nearly over it now, which is good.
The fact he's not stepping up and fighting yet, he's let the whole MMA fan base down.
I couldn't have somebody else saying that they're going to beat me and not at least fight them. And then if I lose, at least I tried my best.
And it's even more in that case when you're the reigning heavyweight champion of the world and you've got someone holding.
It is crazy.
Heavyweight
It is a
champion
crazy situation, but there's a lot of politics in there in the UFC at the top levels, and it's just like out of my hands, so there's nothing I can really do about it.
I feel going up against the new Gene. Feel good? Yeah. This so real, God. This I think I went Usman, boy. Come on now. I got to really see my man, you know. Last time, you know, I got the opportunity to do this, Kobe didn't pop up, but my man Usman, he showed up. Now, he ain't really had no conversation with me, man. He was real quiet, just like his boy Kobe, but I really feel that energy right there. In that cage, I want to see if he do the same thing, you know what I'm saying?
Feeling great. Feeling great. I think, you know, that feeling comes from the preparation. With the time in, we got ready, and, you know, he's going to bring what he's going to bring, which I appreciate, and I'm going to bring what I'm going to bring. It's Saturday night. He's going to have to appreciate. So it's great. You know, like I said, he's strong, he's aggressive, he's young, he's done a great job to get to this point. But this is why I am who I am. I get to go do what I do.
Be honest with you, if we're gonna keep it a buck, you know, Dana said it himself. Like, this is for the #1 contender spot. So, like, this is really the belt on the line.
Okay.
You know?
My top 5 list, I would say myself, Anderson Silva. I would have to go with George St. Pierre. I'll throw Khabib Nurmagomedov in there. And man, it always changes. It depends on what month you ask me. I'll throw Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson in there as well.
Seeing Volk do what he did, get his title back, the age that he's at, it's super inspiring. You know, it honestly, it really inspired me to, again, just get back in the training room. Like, understand that I can see the path to gold. All I need to do is just grab it and, yeah, rip in.
¿No te preocupaba la presión, todo lo que puso Islam, ¿no? O Khabib diciendo tiene que pelear con alguien más en 155 para demostrar que se merece estar en la categoría?
Se las quisieron dar de importantes. Es que una actitud que tienen ellos es como que se inventaron el deporte, ¿sabes? Y es como, chicos, sentaros, disfrutar de vuestro sol allá donde estéis y hacer lo que se os dice que tenéis que hacer. A mí cuando dijeron eso yo era como, pero ¿qué se están inventando, sabes? Que faltan 2 días para que salga todo a la luz, ¿qué están hablando? pero si todo el mundo se va a dar cuenta de la verdad. Y mira lo que ha pasado. No voy a dejar el título vacante aunque suba a 170 libras. No, Ilia tiene que pelear una pelea para conseguir el título, o sea, la pelea por el campeonato del mundo. Mira, se ha subido arriba, ha dejado el título y yo peleo directamente por el cinturón.
It's normal. It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal. You have nothing. It's normal.